The Gators golf team was in action at the RSEQ Championships from October 1st to the 3rd. Nicolas Dupuis-Gautreau led the team with rounds of 80, 75, and 77. This was good enough to lead the Gators to finishes of 5th, 3rd, and 7th on each day. After the final round, the Gators finished 4th overall in the year, earning a spot in the Canadian University and College Golf Championships for the first time in school history. The men's basketball team traveled to BC for 3 exhibition games. The Gators fought hard in all 3 games, but unfortunately came away from BC with an 0-3 record. The women's rugby team traveled to Montreal to take on the McGill Martlets on Friday evening. Erica Scott led the way for the Gators, scoring the lone try of the night. Emily Norris kicked off the scoring with a penalty goal early in the first half. The Gators would, however, come up short, losing by a final score of 40-8. The men's rugby team was also in Montreal as they took on McGill. Josh Bray and Will Vendramini led the way offensively for the Gators. Vendramini scored the lone Gators try, while Bray added the conversion in 2 penalty goals. McGill, however, would hand the Gators their first loss of the season by a score of 17-13. The Gators football team was back in action following their bye week as they hosted the Acadia Axemen on Saturday afternoon. Freshman Stephen Casey got his first start of his career at quarterback and had a great game, completing 17 of 37 passes for 301 yards. He also rushed the ball 7 times for 72 yards and a touchdown. The Gators ultimately came up short, however, losing 27-24. The lacrosse team was in action on Sunday afternoon when they hosted the Trent Excalibur in a crucial Coupeville East matchup. Taryn Cook and Sam Firth both scored hat-tricks for the Gators, but that would not prove to be enough as the Excalibur won by a final score of 15-11. Erica Scott of the women's rugby team and Nicolas Dupuis-Gautreau were named this week's Provigo Robert Laffont Bishops Athletes of the Week. It's a busy week this week for the Gators once again. Women's rugby is in Montreal to face Concordia on Thursday. Men's rugby is also in Montreal to face Concordia, but that game goes Friday. Women's soccer has 2 games this week as they host Laval on Friday at Coulter Field at 7 p.m. and then they host UQTR on Coulter Field on Sunday at 2 p.m. Football team travels to SMU on Saturday. Lacrosse is in Ottawa for a pair of games against Carleton and Ottawa on Saturday and Sunday respectively. The women's basketball team is in action at the Centennial Rookies Tournament, an exhibition tournament for the team. And the men's basketball team is in action at the House Lawton Exhibition Tournament hosted by Carleton.